This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop.
Hey man, y'all want to see me in Mall game,
coverage
man?
of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up.
You want to see my team? You try to scout, nigga. You think you slick?
And the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away.
I'm gonna run a ball like MT do.
M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back
of
the end zone for a touchback.
I don't got nobody. Man, I don't know who out here on my team no more. I don't know what niggas' numbers are.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
That boy tried to book me already.
And it falls incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
This
Take
boy
the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
you can't stop the run, boy.
Loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the right side this time. Here with Gordon.
First down.
And a Texans first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line.
That's when I found out who my receivers is,
Fundamental
boy.
breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I don't know who
so
the fuck
from the
is
36
who,
now, 1st and 10.
Okay.
Watch the screen.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here.
Throw the ball.
And down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101.
I ain't running my regular shit, man.
Coverage. Especially
crazy.
This close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted.
I'm playing with your garbage ass, boy.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin.
We hitting out there, boy.
Get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Who number
in this
56
case, it's
is, man? You don't even know
that old grass that we used
that's
to
supposed to be Ray Lewis Jr. right there.
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Oh, man. Yo. Yeah. Tell the Chiefs to do it because I'm in a game. All right. Number 56 gotta be right there. Hey, Dust. Nah, I gotta see what. Hey, do the X Factor for your boy. For
3 yards on that last
man,
carry.
what the
Here's
fuck defense I am in, man. And this dumbass nigga supposed to throw the ball.
To his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Why you ain't run it, dog?
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and
then
he
running
said
to get to the
sideline.
Put it on his rookie Rodriguez or Darius Scott wide receiver. I don't know what he's talking about. The Raiders.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson. He is going to find Hill
crazy,
here.
Bro. I need to focus, bro. I don't know
all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
This shit's gonna be a walk in the park. You heard me, though?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he's got this down almost to the 20
trying to put certain niggas in. I know it here. Trey, I'm running dime. I don't run no motherfucking
and then we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Switch. Tight dog.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
He supposed to book that shit. You finna go for it? That's what I want. You ain't got nothing to lose. Shit. Yeah, I posted it right.
They'll try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Time is the money.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 77 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here again to catch it, too.
Hey, guess who can play like that?
Heck of a play for the score.
He do.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
It ain't no problem, though. That's the funny shit about it. I'm saying you do them type of plays.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Buddy, you hit him up. He asked you who he played. Did you invite him, Dust? Because he asked.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
Come here, boy.
Jackson,
give me that ball.
He lost the football.
That shit still like your boy Watts out there, huh?
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on second and
that shit crazy.
Jackson, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's to that boy does sound the whole drive to say he lost the fucking Super Bowl.
Down. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're
the defender,
you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's make these babies cry.
I don't know what that boy got going
Jackson
on.
from the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They get 13,
ready right
but it's
now.
not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said.
I'm playing tomorrow. I'm playing the Star Red Ravens right now. Just got
but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Texans will take over.
You ain't see my dog get jiggy just now, though.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Gee, nigga, here, fuck me. That's me. Cuz like to be out in public all his life.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's my fault.
He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Out of the gun now on third down. Completes it to Davis. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. But what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Check, check.
Now Gordon on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Second and 6. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Second and 9 now.
Damn, throw the ball. Get your ass off the
just
route.
Inside the 20 at the 19. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Jackson.
Man, don't fuck niggas up. Stop playing with me.
One that's intercepted.
Jan, don't fuck niggas up.
It's picked off.
Get that bit, boy.
And this results in 6. Touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pick-off.
Why get off the line?
Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
No, don't hit that, boy. Shoot.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
See, I got too many new niggas. I'm trying to see what the fuck going on out here. You heard? Oh, ain't that far.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Jordan, send me that $25. Oh, Jeffrey, what's that?
Jackson eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch one.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play.
Stop trying my dog, bro.
It's intercepted. Picked off
I can leave him on the island. You
These
heard?
guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw,
he couldn't
get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to running. Compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
He does not know how to run.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Again,
what they do, little man? I go my homeboy.
And a good quarterback facing
good.
Zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
And this is
y'all got to start walking in front of the TV, man.
Positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to let it go again.
That's book. Let's go.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's
playing with them.
He's picked off near his own 48.
I got to change my dog.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Defenses, get out the field. Defense. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I gotta set my goddamn team up.
Back to throw now on first down. Going for it all.
Catch that, man.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more
Reggie
plays
Davis,
like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Crunch time, defense. Hey, check Mike. Boom, boom. Mike 6. Watch the backer, watch the backer.
2nd and 10. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Dog.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half.
Horrible half.
Really excited to have those up on the board.
What that is, Sean? You posted, boy. That boy been in the league 15 years, boy. What, you trying to run the ball, bro? Because we coming.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
Watch the run with the quarterback.
Field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's
False
something
start, baby.
It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson now. Steps away to his left.
Come here, boy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Some of that shit, bro.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No, you didn't. I had him from the beginning, bro.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I had him. He came on this team, bro. Yeah, he's throwing a fucking crossing side, bro. You can't be doing that,
from
bro.
This spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee,
That's
and that's
your problem.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Oh, got to that shit.
Anthony Averett picks
Jeff Wright. They got through 4 interceptions.
Now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
Damn, I threw 4 interceptions. One, my quarterback ain't gonna never be great.
Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't respect you on the field. You tried, bro. But he was just saying it's the year, though, huh? This shit crazy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Them pits be tough, though.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Damn. She got her stimulus.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
You can't stop me.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
What's up? I'm finna jam this sorry ass nigga.
Time's the mic. Time's the mic. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Go get his ass, y'all.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
My dog having a lifetime on your ass.
Someone's down 3 scores.
4 sacks, man.
That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
What, you running the clock out, bro?
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Come here, boy. We too fast out there.
Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the
number 93 was waiting for Watts to retire, bro, because he ready.
What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness
Let's go, Woods.
to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Let's go, Woods. You see that shit, nigga?
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over.
I pray for love. Hey, Dust, turn that shit up, bro. I ain't get no motherfucking what you call it today. You tripping. Fire that shit up, Dust.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the
throw the ball, bro.
It's coming, and down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee
dog
you,
Lamb ain't getting his catches, man. I don't like that.
Emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury.
Lamb got to beat Metcalf.
Precise, and it paid off for him on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. It's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Shit, the man going to play different, really.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Well, I'm sorry as fuck.
Here's another interception. Picked off at the 13.
Man, I want to start over, bro.
There as his guys will get the football back.
You want to start over?
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is
I
that
don't
they
want my
made
dog
their
to have
own
all
break,
these
taking the
interceptions.
ball away. Now
Where
they
you
just
running
look at their
around at, bro?
offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Jackson on first down. He's going to air one out.
Ooh, that nigga bomb with the tight end.
The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Damn, I ain't want this sorry motherfucker to score.
Mark Andrews taking it in, and the Ravens get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Because I brought the safety all the way up. I don't respect this nigga, man. That's what you do when you don't respect the nigga.
So much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I can score anytime I really want to. Run the ball. That's all I got to do.
Yards up to the 27-yard line.
Man, I'm trying to get my dog X Factor like yours. God damn, man. He definitely like that. It's me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
There we go, Dust. As soon as my dog does turn that shit on.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans
You see that one? As soon as my dog does turn that shit on.
Play there. 73 yards. And the Texans push further out in front.
That boy ass. I could have had 400 yards rushing on this
right
nigga.
Now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Need to hit that
shit. That's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. And I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Yeah, do that, nigga. I wish this shit let you did the formation shit right here.
It tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now Jackson on first down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give right side. Gordon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, Lamb.
Incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. This is Gordon. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
He ain't in there.
How they attack him here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You can't block me. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Give me that ball, defense.
Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson, he's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Come on, Sean Taylor, get your wide.
Away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to float this one. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give right side. Borden. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
On first down, Borden.
And
he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Man, it seemed like Lamb getting slow. His rookie year, that boy used to kill that route.
Stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Back to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Some collective exhales over there.
That was you taking the man way out of position.
On 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now a give right side. Borden. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back, and they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased under pressure down.
Well, we don't got no fucking plays.
Turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at
that shit was
goal
sorry.
line.
I don't got no plays. I don't know how to execute my play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
High five. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Fire the mic.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man.
Yeah, they will let that nigga catch that shit. Ain't no fucking about time. Fuck out of here.
Now the Ravens going to use one
that
of their
boy just threw that bit.
As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to
That
go
one,
in the
no
game.
one-on-one.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Watch that hands on his right.
Here's Jackson.
Join the
Forced
team.
out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep.
Nice.
I think that one
Whoa.
might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been
That
through the
shit
ringer.
crazy out there,
What we've seen is a
Jamal.
defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in
The
sync.
nigga asked me why
the
I
front
took
putting on the
goddamn.
pressure. The backside being ball hawks and
I
picking
gotta change my
passes
dog
off.
cleats though. I don't like that mismatch and shit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. He's going to
You trying my dog crossing?
And my goodness, another interception.
Why you keep trying crossing, bro? I got crossing on one side, Barber on the other.
20-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Giants.
From the 32
yeah, he's
now,
great.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's football, coach.
Watch the whip. He's coming. We got double up. Match box. Undercut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Borden. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You're supposed to beat a nigga when the score is that bad, bro.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And
that nigga can't get the ball out there, bro. I just threw about 7 interceptions, too.
Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover.
The only difference is I got the win.
His guys will get the football back. What a nightmarish
that's
game
the
he's
difference.
having now. 6 interceptions.
And I would be more focused if I was playing some better niggas, though.
Isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about
Get
the
you
game
a
of football.
touchdown,
It
man.
giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe
Safety.
Namath did it 3 times.
There ain't no safety game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this
Man, I
pass
slapped
rush.
this
We've
nigga
seen
18 feet in the
demonstrated
end
time and
zone. What the
again
fuck you
to the tune
mean?
of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country
Get his
mile.
ass. I know he want to run.
One last shot for Jackson. That one complete to
No,
him.
man.
And he'll take this one up to about the
Green Bay
6-yard line.
Eagles. Good game tomorrow,
So
man.
Houston going to come away here with the victory.
You only won 20.